This is regarding organ transplantation, very viable and important and sensitive topic. Hence, not many books give about the pros and cons of organ transplantation. Hence, all the viewers will be very useful in this particular topic. Why donate organs? So, there are a lot of seminars and then propaganda going about organ donation, and there are campaigns by leading personalities and issuing organ donation cards. How useful is it? We will have to see. For that which is born, death is certain, and for the dead, birth is certain. So this forms the basis. For that which is born, death is certain, and for the dead, birth is certain. So this, those who believe in that, it goes in a vicious cycle. Therefore, grieve not over that which is inevitable, as per Bhagavad Gita. Death is not extinguishing the light, but putting out the lamp because the dawn has come, as per Rabindranath Tagore. Death is not extinguishing the light, but putting out the lamp because the dawn has come. Death is just a beginning of another life, as per Upanishads. This body is for the use of others, as per Sankaracharya. So it can let them utilize at least after death. A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle, as per James Keller. Transplantation, it is an operation moving an organ from one organism, that is the donor, to another, the recipient. From a donor to a recipient, moving by means of an operation is a transplantation. What is organ donation? It is a gift of an organ to help someone who needs a transplant. So it is a gift. It can be from a living donor as well as a cadaver. It is a gift of an organ to help someone who needs a transplant. So what are the types of transplant? Autograft, allograft, isograft, xenograft, xenotransplantation, live donation, and cadaveric donation. So now we are concentrating more on live donation and cadaver donation. Live donation is restricted now as per the government repeated GOs, that it is restricted only among the blood relatives, close blood relatives. But cadaver donation can be done by anybody, and it has to be donated as per the seniority list of the particular state government. Why this organ donation is needed is that in Tamil Nadu the donor was 131. In Andhra Pradesh it was, whereas in Andhra Pradesh it was only 40, and Kerala still, though it is highly literate, it is only 35, and in others it was around 72. In all India level it was 313. So we can roughly know Tamil Nadu has been leading in organ donation as per 2013, and then it came down to some extent only during the COVID season, wherein it was fall throughout India. Of late, now it is slowly, this organ donation has been picking up after the COVID wave has subsided, but this present increase in COVID cases should not affect. So regarding the heart and lungs, they take about lesser in number, about 16 to 20, whereas the liver was 118, and kidney it was the maximum 234, and total of 388. So organ donation rate, the number of organ donations per million population, as per this Mohan Foundation. So with respect to cadaver, that is deceased cadaver donors, transplantation, South Indian states are way ahead than all other states, including Delhi. Even the national capital, New Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, are far behind the states of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Especially Tamil Nadu leads this. Number of transplant in 2014-15 were, Tamil Nadu was 630, Delhi was only 65, Kerala was 117, Andhra Pradesh were 237. So we set an example, and it was a role model, and the rules and regulations were followed throughout India, called as the Tamil Nadu model of organ donation. Why we need organ transplantation? New patients are added to the organ donation waiting list every month. Every month there are lists being added. When you go to different hospitals, you will see the number of terminally ill patients waiting for organs, and the list increases every month. 16 to 7 people die every day while waiting for transplant. Every day itself 16 to 17 people they die. 10,000 to 14,000 people who die each year meet the criterion for organ donation, but they do not donate because of ignorance and so many other reasons. 10,000 to 14,000 people they die each year meet the criterion of organ donation. In other words, if organ donation has been done, they would have survived. Cadaver donation, life after death. Organ donation, that is after brain death. Donation considered only after a person has been declared brain dead by a team of doctors, and they examine and they re-examine after a gap of 12 hours. The heart, liver, kidneys, pancreas, small intestines and lung have best chance of successful transplantation with constant supply of blood and oxygen. Constant supply of blood and oxygen has to be maintained, and then these organs can be very much useful for organ donation after brain death, even after brain death. Ventilatory supplies necessary oxygen, enabling these organs to keep functioning and allow coordination of donation process. While donation process is being processed, though it has been declared as brain dead by the neurosurgeon, but still when by the grief counselors it has been, the process of donation goes on. It has to be kept alive by giving enough oxygen and blood supply and nutrition. Tissue donation after cardiac death. When someone dies after diagnosis of cardiac death, they can only donate tissues for transplantation. Most tissues do not require a constant blood supply to be successfully transplanted. Most people will die as a result of cardiac death than brain death itself. So cardiac death has to be more dangerous. Tissue which can possibly be donated are corneas, heart valves, bones and skin after cardiac death.